program complete. Auto-engage time sequence synchronized.
Hello everyone, welcome back to an episode of Jamie Plays with me, Jamie. Today we're going to be starting a new playthrough of Stellaris. We're playing on the latest version, which as of recording is 4.0.12. This 12th hot patch update has just come out. And I was playing a Confederacy of Man playthrough in the previous playthrough, and basically realized that I had no idea how the new pop system works, so I've gone and done a lot of research about that based on what others have tested, and I think I understand better now what happens. So a big part of it is that we need to look at kind of the size of the planets and see what kind of growth potential we have, because that is what this entire kind of all of the curves and things are based off of for pop growth. So that's what we're going to be looking at, or that's how we're going to be playing. What I'm also going to do, well, so the reason so apart from the population, another reason I stopped playing the Confederacy of Man is that actually slavery at the moment is kind of borked in Stellaris. So what we're going to do is I've switched empires. We're now playing the Tebrid Homolog, which is a driven assimilator race that's kind of one of the base races in Stellaris, and we're going to try assimilating people instead. So let's get started by sending you out to explore. We also need let's go for the fusion reactor. Let's also go for this unity boost, and let's go for the strike craft. Actually, I say that. Maybe let's go for the menial drone pop resource output plus 5%. And then here, we are a machine empire. And so we've got a machine capital, which helps us with resources from jobs as well. So what I'm thinking is maybe we should specialize our... this planet... well, actually, there's nothing we can build at the moment. What I'm thinking is... because I often make this research-based, but actually as a machine empire, it would be better to... I'm not sure if that includes this 15%, what was it? 15% resources from worker jobs, if that actually includes research or not. So I'm thinking actually, why don't we keep this to be more of a... We'll keep the archives and we'll keep the heavy industry for now, and we can specialize them later as the game goes on. So we've got you out exploring. I think we need to select a focus. We're on exploration. You know what? Let's stay on exploration and just let it go. Yeah. So something else that I would like to do is I'd like to design our ships. So I want a screen version of our Corvette. And save. I want a gunship version, save. There's going to be a brawler version, which is this one. And then we need artillery, which is this one. And then we're going to stop auto-jittering designs and delete this the basic Corvette. And then here we've got a medium station, and save. Let's also go for a light version. Light, autocomplete, save. Let's go for the point defense version. Autocomplete and save. Let's go for the heavy version. Heavy, autocomplete, save. And let's go for the hangar version as well. Hangar, autocomplete, and save. Perfect. So that's all we need for those. I'll give you an upgrade, and then let's also...
Ship augmentation.
Discovery of alien life. Our researcher reports a momentous find on Hadricus 3. Myriad alien organic life forms have been discovered. While none of them have been evolved to a stage where we consider them desirable for assimilation, the likelihood of encountering sapient organics beyond Tebrid is now more promising than ever. Excellent, so we gain some society research points. So, something else I want to do is I want to build another science ship. And then here... Oh! We've confirmed the existence of lower life forms of organic life outside of Tebrid's biosphere. So, our holographic costs... yeah, and then plus 10% tech gained there. That would be excellent. So if we go here, let's get rid of this version, and then we want 2 more artillery versions. Let's do 5 brawler class, 5 of the gunship class, and 5 of the screen class as well. And we will then build those. So we've got a new science ship. Oh, we don't quite have enough unity yet to hire somebody, but it looks like we'll be hiring you because you are both the youngest and have plus 20% survey speed. So we'll definitely do that now. And now let's send you out and about to explore. Great. So we've also got this construction ship.
Council
Let's
agenda ready.
build these 2, and then I will move you here. For our council agenda, let's go for finding the voice. And then on our capital, I'm thinking we've got 9 deviancy, 9% from pops. If we go... So something else that we should absolutely do on all of our planets is get rid of these blockers as soon as possible. First though, I'm going to do some jobs. Yeah, because these are the ones without your upkeep, a little bit of food, but you're not actually doing anything, and then menial drones. So you know what, we just need to actually build a couple of buildings here. So let's go for the alloy foundries, and let's also go for an uplink node. Actually, let's do the uplink node first, and then let that run. So these are exploring as they should be. I'm thinking about building another one, but we're going to need some more unity first. So what we should also absolutely do is we need to get rid of these tile blockers, because these are taking up a district size, and the district size, the planet size and the number of districts, total number of districts that you can build really goes into kind of the logarithmic curve of pop growth. So I am
System survey complete.
yeah, definitely needs to get these people working. Okay, so we are then going to say build this outpost
System
here,
survey complete.
and then we're going to build this outpost here. I'm also going to build, let's do another science ship and a construction ship. Oh, and let's change you to a shipyard. Okay, and now we need to pick our next trait for our simulator nexus and the cognitive and growth nodes. So I want to pick things that don't necessarily overlap. So we've got logistic programming, amplified sub-processes, we don't have that one yet, and then there's also node incrementer, which we do have over here in the regulatory node. For here, the spark of genius, which I'm always going to go for, even if that overlaps. Here, logistic programming we already have, or we can do espionage subroutines. Let's do the espionage subroutines, because we've already got logistic programming here, and then you, amplified sub-processes, that's for edict fund, node incrementer, council agenda speed plus 10%, but we've already got that one there. Let's go for the amplified sub-processes, and then in our edicts, we could fortify the border. Actually, you know what, I don't think I'm going to do that yet. First, I need a new leader, so you're the youngest, so let's send you out and about. And let's get rid of these. Okay, this construction ship, we're going to set you to auto-construct. Yeah, just like that. And this ocean world, you've got a size of 13.
Complete.
So planet capacity of 5,400. This is determined by housing and additional space from undeveloped districts, which varies between the habitability of planet. So the other thing is we should not be building more districts than we absolutely need. So if we've got some jobs, we shouldn't be building a district, is basically what that means. So I think I'm going to colonize this one, and let's send our Tebrid. There was nothing special on this world, so I'm not going to specialize it directly yet. However, I'm thinking probably we're going to be going for a bunch of generator districts here. But we will wait for that. Okay, so now our regulatory node and our legion node have an update. So mechanical pop assembly speed and food from jobs, that sounds good. Although we do already have accelerated replicators. Or we can go for protected, which increases our stability. However, stability from high stability plus 15%. I mean, it wouldn't necessarily be bad. What does the regulatory node have? Sorry, let's go back here. It's the Legion node. So we can do skirmisher or information processing. Let's definitely do skirmisher. So that's gone from 153 to 159 fleet power. And then here, I mean, this accelerated replicators is a very nice trait. Protected would also be good, although stability is only +2, so it's not that much. I'm actually thinking pop assembly speed increase would actually be better, even though we already have it over here. However, so we've built the, we're removing those. I'm thinking, why don't we continue going for archives? Mineral upkeep per maintenance drone. Unity per 100 maintenance drones. There's no, in theory, there's no upper limit. But you know, I think I'm just going to, let's do the heavy industry there as well, and that will give us any jobs we require. Traditions available. Let's go for, I'm thinking discovery, although expansion would also be good, because of the colony development speed, and then eventually we'd have like starbase influence cost would be reduced, starbase upkeep, mechanical pop speed, chart the unknown. You know what, let's first go for expansion.
Council agenda available.
And then you, this is one of our scientists going around, let's make you a, actually I think I'm going to make you the archaeology unit. Yeah, let's do that.
Planetary alert. Blocker expunged. Construction complete.
So that's
system survey complete.
That's you there. Let's have you continue and expand down here. We've got another ocean world over here. Size of 24, so that would be even better than this Hedricus planet. And it looks like nothing. It's not leaning towards anything in particular. Which is nice.
System survey complete.
So let's take you and expand here, and then we will move there. Looks like we need more influence. So, our colony ship has successfully made planetfall on Hadricus Prime. Thousands of work units have emerged from the cargo base to build an initial development post for settlement expansion. Efforts to catalog surface resources deposits continue, and aggressive wildlife near the landing site has been pacified. We're now ready to mass produce additional homolog units on the planet as resources allow. Our first colony is a success. Excellent, so we've gained lots of energy credits. Well, we're in the process of colonizing. So, Ancient Survey Marker, a small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Eldorak 1. It appears to be an ancient survey marker placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. The miners it was meant for and evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still here. Excellent. That gives us a kind of a free deposit to work with, which is always nice. Contact reports remnants. Intelligent life taunts with pointed absence, reads a popular Newsnet post on Tebrid. The people of the Tebrid Homolog are apparently finding some humor in the fact that lower life forms of alien life are now a matter of public record, but potential equals from another stars continue to elude us. The report on the traces of alien life that were recently found seemingly can add an ironic twist to the situation. Oh, and sonified science. The researchers succeeded in isolating a signal embedded with the unusual patterns of interference in the Krenas system. The signal is a song, the complex sonification of an advanced mathematical equation to be precise, and one that the science unit cannot seem to get out of their mind. Who or whatever may have composed the song remains unknown, though its complexity infers an incredible level of technological sophistication regarding subspace harmonics. The signal's geodesics suggest a point of origin from outside of our galaxy. So we've got research gained both society and physics, which is excellent.
Construction complete.
So, new tradition. Let's go for the colony development speed and urban districts when establishing colonies +1. That will be excellent. And when is our next, sorry, not trade, Unity, 21 months, we should get the next one. So some kind of burrowing silicon-based life form inhabits a vast network tunneled beneath the barren surface of Eldorak 2. As best we can tell, the creature feed off rocks, and there is evidence to suggest that they possess a rudimentary form of intelligence. The tunneling efforts have shuffled large amounts of valuable minerals to the surface. Excellent. That's now 7 in that system.
Construction complete.
Excellent. So we've also got an archaeological site that we've found, an ancient facility there. So, I mean, we'll definitely get that.
System survey complete.
So you've also leveled up. Let's make you even faster cataloger. That should be good. And then let's get this system, and then I'm going to move you here to the Eclinda system, and we'll eventually take that, colonize the planet there, and also start the archaeological dig site. We've also got an L gate right here, which is really nice.
Construction complete.
You're moving there, then you'll probably move up there, and then, yeah, we'll just continue expanding. So, Tebrid Homolog, you have no jobs again. So, I'm thinking, let's go for... Sentinel Post will decrease deviancies, spawn defense armies, and produce unities. Produce unity. You know, I think let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. What I'd also like to do, I am going to... Oh. So, leader level up. So, this commander, we're going to make you a trickster. And then our official reclamation units, that's alloys, that would be good. Or patching routines. Let's go for the reclamation unit for now.
Planetary surface settlement established.
Great, so we now have this new planet. I'm thinking... Management, selective defoliants, max mining district +1. What we could do, how do I want to specialize this planet? So it looks like you're good for energy, so maybe let's focus on energy. So we want, first things first, machine assembly, and then let's also go for our version of a holo theater, which is the drone storage. That gives us both housing and amenities. And then what I'm also going to do, big thing that would be useful, is just kind of getting this to expand as quickly as possible. So we've got maintenance drones. We've got 1,000 here, basically not doing anything. So I'm going to move 300 over because we had some jobs available. And then kind of as we get more, I will add more. So new research discovered. We've discovered volatile motes. That's excellent. Good to know. Oh, not quite yet. We need a little bit more. Oh, and we've discovered Zro here as well. So let's build this outpost. This scientist. Let's go for quick calculations for you.
Construction complete.
So we've got a tradition available. Let's go for the... Maybe let's go for the starbase influence cost reduction. Get rid of those.
Construction complete.
Okay, perfect. You are heading there. So, what have we done here in exploration? We're on level 2 already, which is nice. We need to complete 3 agendas. We need to build a generator district, build a nexus district, activate an edict, and upgrade a starbase. So I'm just wondering, let's give you an upgrade, because we can. Also, I need to colonize you. Again, nothing in particular that stands out here, so we're going to send the Tebrid. Yeah, we can't get rid of those yet.
System survey complete.
So what I'd also like to do, let's give you an upgrade. And we're giving this one an upgrade as well. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to build an outpost here.
Complete.
And then you're going to move there. Oh, fungal emitters. Below the surface of Igladil 6, I think that is, lives a most peculiar organism. Scans and samples show that it's some sort of mycelium littered with spores. Compared to the traditional size of spores on our homeworld, these are massive. Their surface is a shimmering kaleidoscope, and the hues seem to change based on their surroundings. The strangest thing about them is that they seem to form a network capable of generating what the science crew believes could be a signal. The current emissions are very weak, but with some effort, it would be possible to find out where they lead, identify the signal, bring them back to be sold, or we don't have time for this. Let's try to identify the signal.
Situation log adjusted.
Oh, a routine ecological survey of our colony on Hydrocus Prime has stumbled across a strange fungal life form. The science team reports that the surface of mycelium is shimmering and colourful, but what was most intriguing to them was the fact that separate clusters were seemingly communicating with one another whenever something occurred within a wide radius. Furthermore, the biology of the organism appears to be clearly alien to the ecosystem of the colony. Puzzled, the local science team has requested specialized support, as we might be dealing with a sentient species. We're going to say take a closer look. Oh, alien writing. Someone used a mining laser from orbit apparently 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of this planet. The master script covers a large portion of the planet's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary.
Executing evasion protocols.
Oh, what happened?
Construction complete.
Where was that? Ah, a locust swarm. What is a locust swarm? I'm not really familiar with that one. However, let's do the fungal trail since you're already there, and then you can go back to exploring. Oh, enigmatic spacefarers. We've just observed the passage of alien vessels capable of advanced spaceflight. While communications have not yet been established, we can confirm that the Homologs are not the only empire in the galaxy capable of interstellar exploration. That is here. Oh. We've got something here, so we're going to investigate you. Show first contact, interesting, and assign someone there. So with concerning reports from the Hydrocus Prime, upon further examination it seems that the alien fungus we found is emitting a signal towards a location in the galaxy that we were unable to pinpoint so far. Telemetry and security analysis indicate that it's completely possible for the mycelium to be some kind of advanced spying organism. However, it's worth noting that the organism is old. There's a fair chance that whomever engineered these spying mushrooms is not around anymore, but if they are, this might not best to poke the sleeping predator. We need to know more, or it's too risky to destroy them. We're going to say we need to know more. And you, we can't expand there yet, but you're still going to move there. We've also found a new archaeological site called Never Forget, so that will be useful. So I'm thinking, if we go, let's build all of these ships. Oh. No one listens. Careful analysis of the mycelium and the signal shows that it was likely part of a network of similar organisms, possibly spanning across the galaxy as a whole, and maybe beyond. While we do not know much, we've discovered that as part of this network, this mycelium was also receiving signals from other places. Considering several factors, including the volume of data transferred, we do not think that the network is still in use. The fact that it's still partially active indicates it's probably just dormant and not destroyed. So we've got a fungal study zone. So society research from jobs has increased. So actually what we should probably do is specialize this planet then for research, because we've got this society research. So if we go here and set our specialization, which we can't do because we don't have enough minerals, but if we go like that we do. Let's go for society research specialization there. And then we've got no jobs available, so this will give us some jobs already. Let's also say unity from jobs, unity per 100 maintenance drones. I'm just thinking about what to build here. Well, why don't we actually do the specialization first? Here, if we go for the simulation site, that gives us unity per 100 maintenance drones increase. Minerals, but the minerals will also increase. Let's do another uplink node, and then let's do the simulation site as well. That should give us the jobs that we don't have here. We definitely need to build some more places here for you. Oh, okay, so this is our new modules. Let's do 2 anchorage there. Target uplink computer. Let's go for the resource silos for now. And this one, we'll do the same thing here. So new research, let's go for... Let's go for the pop growth speed.
Construction complete.
And then for here, let's go for the maybe mechanical pop assembly speed increased. You're on the way there, as you should be. Which one is our... Yeah, so we're going to have you continue surveying this system. But then once you've done that, we're going to go to the archaeological site down here and say excavate that. That should be good. Okay, this starbase, let's go for the 2 anchorages there, and we'll go for a resource silo there as well. So, let's say new research here. Oh, let's go for the frigates. Absolutely, let's go for that new ship type. So, follow the fungi. Tracing the sigil emitted by the mycelium proved to be tricky business. Our puzzled scientists finally managed by using mushrooms to peer into additional dimensions. Details are scarce about what this entails, but in any case, the operation was a success and has pointed us towards a destination.
Situation log adjusted.
So we've also got our growth and cognitive nodes that have leveled up. So information processing, which leader experience gain, node incrementer we already have. We're espionage subroutines. Let's do this information. Actually, let's go cognitive, spark of genius. Yeah, and then let's go for the information processing. Excellent, that's those. And desiccated, where are you? Oh, this is the fungal one. So, assimilator nexus has leveled up. Logistics or amplified sub-process, let's do that. We've got the learning campaign, but we're actually at 0 for energy. So I'm thinking we might want to... Let's build another energy district here, and put you at the
Planetary
top.
settlement procedure initiated.
Oh, abandoned gateway. So we finally entered the system, so we have now... we will have an opening to the L cluster.
Situation log adjusted.
So that's... we've also got a crashed starship. That's there. Okay. First contact. Keep looking, but use caution. Yeah, we're going to figure out what those are. So this construction ship. Let's build this outpost as well now that we can. And then we're going to move there afterwards. Yep, excellent. So you're building the generator district. Yeah, okay, that's already given us some energy credits. We're back to positive for that. And that's that starbase finished construction. Finished construction. I promise I can speak.
Council agenda ready.
Okay, let's launch the council agenda and then go for superior colonies. Which I think if we go... maybe this doesn't quite... anyway. Let's go for our minerals, and let's buy some more. I'm going to sell some food to do so. And then say, build 3 research labs. I'm also going to go here and say, if we resettle you, which is in economy, let's send some more maintenance drones. Oh, actually, you have some maintenance drones. Why?
Technological acquisition.
They just actually haven't moved to those correct jobs yet. So I'll build all of these, and then we can move some pops over, and then we'll be able to upgrade this planet. So new research. Let's improve our... Let's go for the improved deflectors. Although actually research speed increase. Let's do that. And everyone here can upgrade. So let's do that. And that's finished. So, tradition available. Let's do the empire size from systems and planets decrease, and that's gone from 101 to 92.
Augmentations completed.
You are missing jobs. Maybe let's build 3 generator districts here, and then the rest are just going to be... We've got 3 more, and we will just build these Nexus districts for now. Oh, singing planet. The planet is emitting a series of signals that our exploratory drones speculated might be of artificial origin. Upon closer examination, the signals were revealed to be merely a natural phenomenon caused by unusual but harmless magnetic waves. This discovery does not provide any immediate benefits to the collective, but given their uniqueness, studying them may provide us with some research data in the long run. So catalyze it. Catalog it, I should say, not catalyze. That's a log.
Planetary surface settlement
And then
established.
let's build this starbase. So here we've got 277 jobs. I'm going to say machine parts, and we'll go for drone storage as well. And then in our economy, let's resettle 300. So 1, 2, 3, like so. Good. So we've got levels up again. Ship construction focus or feedback loop. Let's definitely do the ship construction focus. And then you amplified some process. Oh, actually, we have both of these already. Maybe let's do the node incrementer. We'll make this go even faster. Yeah, 78 months. So you've also leveled up. Let's make you an even better archaeological unit. Oh, we've also got the beautiful bubble here. That's great, I guess. Let's get rid of these. And then say, oh, drone study project.
A foreign entity has decrypted
So
our
let us
communications.
also research
Construction
that.
complete.
Let's say, let's build one more. Let's move these generator districts down, and then I'm going to first build a nexus district for these 4 that don't have jobs.
Construction complete.
Although, actually, machine assembly, maybe the data storage should be first. I don't think it really matters in the long run, but yeah, so that way it doesn't drop below 49%. Or drop any further, I should say. So, abandoned biolab. So the facility's interior contains a myriad of abandoned medical machines, treatment chambers, and a morgue. In the cadaver storage pods, we found partially preserved organic remains with the signs of disease and deformation. The presence of security doors, surveillance rigs, and holding cells has Sofont A002 to conclude that some were kept here against their will. We salvaged a few equipment parts, but almost everything has decayed markedly. Limited data remaining on the computer systems. We recovered some files, but they require translation. So we've gained some minor artifacts, which is nice. Tradition available. Let's go for you. And then we've got our first Ascension perk, which I always take, Technological Ascendancy. Yeah. So, for our society, situation log, sorry. Empire focus, yeah. Got those 2 finished. Finished those. We found alien life. We need a mineral income of +50, and we need to hire another commander. So actually, that's not a bad idea. Let's go here. We've now... we don't have frigates yet. We're going to... actually, let's disband that. And then basically, let's just copy this template. And we can reinforce all.
System survey complete.
Okay. This construction ship, let's go here and build that one. And then we'll build this outpost. And this researcher, we will then have you do this archaeological site. So we've finished, we've built the Nexus district, which is great. Pop growth speed is also increased. Let's go for the tile blocker clear. That will be useful. Okay, I'm thinking this is 24. Why don't we actually build a bunch of generator districts here, because we're going to need those. And in fact, I can build several of those because those jobs we can fill immediately with pops from Tebrid. So, gigantic skeleton. What was previously thought to be an assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Hithara 2 have been identified as a massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old, but our science units have ruled out that Hithara 2 could have supported life on that scale at any point in the planet's history. The science unit has prepared a special research project to delve further into this mystery.
Situation log adjusted.
Excellent. So, drone study 15 months.
Complete.
So what I'll then do is say, once you've done that, do this special research project, and then we're going to excavate this site once it's within our borders. Okay. So, Deceptive Giant. What we'd assume was an abnormally small gas giant is in fact not. Beneath the deceptive thick cover of dust, swirling in the upper atmosphere, lies a regular planet. A barren planet, but a planet nonetheless. It's proven quite embarrassing to the astronomical community on Tebrid. Well, at least we gained some experience from it. So, we've produced a partial translation for one of the data files discovered from the facility. The new prototype shows initial promise, subjects' immune systems boosted millionfold and all pathogens were eradicated, side effects persisted, fatal mutations followed, no survivors, we'll try again, the universal macrophage is within our reach, I'm sure of it. So we've gained some more minor artifacts. So you are moving to build this outpost. We're then going to say move here and build this one. Then we're going to move and try to build that one as well. And just kind of keep expanding as much as possible. So, we've got 600 jobs available. Yeah, which I was fully expecting. So, traditions available. Let's now go for discovery, as that will be very useful. So, leader level up. You're a good cataloger. I'm going to make you go for quick calculations as well. So we've already got our archaeology unit, so we don't need another one. And speaking of, we can then have our archaeology unit evacuate that site. So, mining drone work ethic, we could say easy prey. No, let's go for fascinating autonoma. That will immediately boost our mineral and energy production, because that's the stations we have. You're moving this way. You're building those. Yeah, okay. So we've got a bunch of things coming along. You've got 500 jobs available. Management, there's nothing to worry about there.
Situation log adjusted.
The Cybrex. So we've recovered artifacts from the ancient civilization on Cephalblack 5. Incredibly, the civilization, which apparently referred to itself as the Cybrex, seemed to have been made up of machines that were linked together in some sort of collective consciousness. The age of the artifact indicates they were active some 600,000 years ago, in this portion of the galaxy at least, but we've learned nothing of their exact origins. According to the partial data fragment that our scientists managed to extract from one of the artifacts, the Cybrex at some point launched a crusade to destroy all sapient organic life in the galaxy for reasons unknown. So we're going to start this Precursor's event chain. Excellent.
Construction complete.
So, we've got, so translated another file. Colleagues, the project termination order came today. The Overload's patience is at an end, and yet we're so close to our goal. The universal macrophage is more important than the whims of any one individual. A disease-free future can be ours, but is a small cost of a few more lives for such progress. If they don't send more trial subjects, I will test the latest prototype on myself. Will you join me? So we've gained even more minor artifacts. Okay, so we've got new research as well. So research speed has increased, but our calculator's upkeep has also increased. Let's go for the basic combat rules, again, to help our fleets. And then what I'm thinking, this is a large planet, and we don't have anything special here. Agriculture and mining districts, to be honest, we don't need either of those. I'm thinking, you've got 500 jobs here. A lot of those are tech drones. Logistics hub would give us trade and amenities. I don't really want that at the moment, but I'm thinking this large planet would be great to specialize for, as well, actually you're good for tech. Why don't we add some more research? Although actually we don't, we've got some people here without jobs, but I don't think we can actually move them anywhere. Oh, actually we could. Hold on. Let us economy resettle these idle drones. We could move you here. And yeah, you've already, you have jobs already. These maintenance drones, we could probably move... Well, no, you're just waiting into the end of the month to get a job. Oh, breathing rift. So the anomaly found close by Settlebach, however unlikely, appears to be some sort of rift in space. It's possible the great mass of Settlebach somehow caused it, but its nature is beyond our understanding. The rift not only refracts and blocks light, but it seems to actually draw it in and push it out repeatedly, as if it were breathing photons. It's likely the immense gravitational pull of the rift at some point inhaled other things as well. We should exercise caution. Let's keep a close watch until we know more.
Situation log adjusted. System survey
Yeah, so it looks like these idle drones, they just need to actually kind of wait to the end of the month to get their job. So actually we don't really need to keep track of those so much because we have jobs available here. Although now that I say that, complex drones, I don't think there are any left. So why don't we say resettle the idle drones there. Yeah, anyway. So you are moving there. You are still doing those. And then what I'll do is have you move to Trunt afterwards for that starship. Actually, what we could do, let's then have you move here afterwards. And then we will set that to build a starbase and then move and build. And then we'll take a couple of these as well. Something else that I would like to do after I give you an upgrade is, I don't think we can do it yet, but our species, can we create a template with, oh, we can actually create a template with a dry preference. That would be amazing, especially if we can get rid of not enough trait points. Okay.
Construction
maybe I'm not
complete.
going to do that yet, but because we've got some arid planets here, oh, and we've got one here as well, and that's a nice size, 22. This is 18 and 13 size. It would be good if we have some dry preference. So we've currently got wet preference for our homolog, but if creating a dry preference one would also be good. Yeah, but we need more trait points first for our robot pops. Conditions available. Survey speed and resource alternative. Let's go for survey speed first. And then we can do map the stars. You know what? I'm going to do map the stars. And I will do fortified borders afterwards as well. Oh, exploration. We've got exotic materials lab. That will be useful. So new research. Let's go for the... Maybe let's go for the naval capacity. Yeah, let's go for naval capacity. Anything else? Oh, we could do a stronghold here. That would actually help with naval capacity, stability, and defense armies. Let's do that. And then you... Tech drones. Oh, we can actually get rid of these. Let's toggle block. This blocker. So let's do that. Oh, and then available leader traits. Our scientists. Let's make you a cataloger. That's what you're doing anyway. And this one, once you've done those, I'll have you move to excavate this site. Oh, speaking of. So we translated the final log entry. So, such was Gelibor's confidence that we followed him blindly. Testing the prototype on ourselves, our immune systems were initially bolstered. We were nigh invincible to any outside pathogens, then the mutation started. Gelibor perished first. It was difficult to watch. Now the whole team is resting in the morgue and I will join them soon. We failed. We trusted our lives to Gelibor's flawed formula. The universal macrophage works too well. It eventually attacks the host itself. Everything here must be destroyed. So we've gained some more minor artifacts, but we didn't actually gain anything from it, which is a shame. I mean, apart from the minor artifacts. If we go here, L-Gate Insight, yeah, we can't do anything else because I think we need to do...
Planetary alert.
we need to find like Cybrix stuff first before we can do Precursor Insights. So something else we can actually do is let's attack these mining drones. Because why not? And then I'll move you back here. So, launch superior colonies, and then let's chart the unknown. Okay, conquest, 3 agendas. Build a mining station. We need a higher mineral income, hire a commander. Well, we'll be able to do that soon. So let's continue expanding. So let's move like that, and then let's go
System survey complete.
there. So we've got our frigates now as well. Let's now go for robo-modding. That would be helpful. I mean, both of those would be helpful. All 3 of these especially are high on my list. Maybe let's do robo-modding. Oh, special project completed. After continuous study of the massive skeletal remains found on Hithara 2, the science officer has concluded that the creature served as some kind of organic starship. Much smaller bones from at least 3 separate species were found within the larger skeleton, and we assume that these came from the members of the crew. For unknown reasons, this organic starship suffered catastrophic damage and crash-landed on Hithara 2. While we cannot begin to understand the biological engineering necessary to grow a starship like this, the study of these bones alone has substantially advanced our knowledge. That's excellent.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Yep. So we are engaging these drones. Oh, it's even doing some hull damage. I'm hoping they're not going to destroy our ships. No. No destruction. However, we do need a science ship. I mean, we've got you. Why don't we say research that first, and then come back to excavate that site, and then excavate that site. I'm hoping this one will also come down here to the Howard system, and excavate that. So, a large portion of the asteroid has been hollowed out to allow for the construction of some kind of shipyard. It's been abandoned and exposed to the vacuum of space for centuries, if anything useful remained. It's already been looted by previous explorers. The design of the shipyard itself is unique, however, and much could potentially be learned by its study. Excellent. So I'm thinking this is where I am going to put a cut. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode so far. If so, definitely please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time for an episode of Jamie Plays. Bye for now.